exciting world of stuff. Boy, my mic's pretty noisy, huh? Well, you're just gonna have to deal with that. Was it always this noisy? I'm gonna say yes, it probably was. This is my garbage backup mic, so deal with it. Let me go ahead and announce the stream. Made a few changes, improvements to TransAVormer while off. Oh wait, this isn't gonna work because I haven't upgraded libraries. Now, I've unfortunately got one profoundly boring task to do first, which is that main. I've just not kept up to date with exporting all the right things, so I'm just gonna start with this, and those are all the types I need to export, so we're just gonna start with that, and I'm gonna turn them all into exports. It's gonna be real boring. It really is just all these types plus the factory, so. You know what? No. I'm going to take a slightly different approach. So, given that I'm eventually going to want... By the way, this works. I guess I should demonstrate the fact that this works. So, if I run my transcoding test, which looks like this, it reads in the input file just as, node file stream. And so node file streams give array buffers. I needed a uint 8 array, so it does that transformation, or rather readable web streams do that from node. And then I pass that input into an encoder, pass the output of the encoder as the input to a muxer, so I'm making VP8 and Opus in Matroshka. And if I transcode something into something, then it completely fails. What the? Oh, right. Yes, I'm trying to use the VP8 encoder that is not in this. Oops. Yeah, that would need a larger version of libav.js than is there. So I'll just show the transmuxer instead, which indeed creates a perfectly valid Matroshka file, which for some reason this was really reluctant to actually show, but there it is. So I've got the chain working. The chain does what it's supposed to. I can do all of the steps, but right now it's very sort of closed off. You should be able to put in your own components. And so the fact that the way that this communicates is this component string, it shouldn't, you shouldn't care about the fact that this is a demuxer. This is a packet stream. There's packet streams, data streams. Data streams don't need to have these components, and frame streams. And so I need to change up how I'm doing this to say, when you ask for a demuxer, what you get is a packet stream that internally we know is a demuxer. So all of these component descriptions, this is not really the right way of my doing this. I'm also faintly concerned about having the pointerness given here. I don't think that matters at this level. Well, yeah, it does, because it's this type, but it doesn't matter. Like, I don't need to have this Boolean here, although I guess I want to be able to distinguish it here. Yeah, okay, I'll leave that, whatever. Okay, so basically, I don't want these interfaces to specifically say demuxer and such. I just want them to say packet stream, uh, 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 what are the three options? Packet stream, frame stream, or data stream, or file stream. Let's just say, well, data stream is too generic. Let's say file stream. So that way, like, a demuxer and an encoder are both the same kind of thing in that they both output, packets. Let me make sure that I don't already have a packet stream type. I don't. I guess in which case this shouldn't be called component. I don't want to call it type because that's what I used in init. But type is what this should be called. No, stream type. So that's libav packets. And the stream itself is a readable stream of, libav packets. There is a cleverer way to do this. In TypeScript, can I have a generic where I... God, what I really want is a preprocessor. Can I have a generic with, instead of type parameters, of the value parameters? TypeScript generics. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because this isn't a value, it's a type. It just tastes a lot like a value. Okay, so what I want... is just a generic that I generalize in all the specific cases. I think I put the type parameters here. Okay, so we have the... and this will actually be a value type, but that's fine. You know what, let's separate out the ones where I distinguish pointers or not. I can do that later. No, streams is always going to be stream parameters. I guess I should show what stream parameters is, because I think that's new since the last time I was showing this. Stream parameters isn't here. Stream parameters is actually written later than it's used. Yes. No. Yes. No. No, it's right here. Okay. It's just literally right above it. It's just codec parameters, but I also need the time base. I don't love the fact that it's called streams and stream, but I don't know. I don't know what else to call them. Anyway, so this is a stream elem, and then I can have you know what, even though no, that's fine. So since it extends that, all I need is this. So we have let me think. We have packet streams, which are so the stream type, this is the string type, so it's packet. The stream element is avt.packet, and this is non-pointer, and the pointer version has a number that is pointers. Then we have frame streams. I wish that this had the power of like C++ templates where I could have multiple interfaces within these, but I don't think that they do. Packet type is frame. Now, frame streams are quite complicated because they can be video frames or audio data or actual frames. You know what? Actually, okay, wait, that's a better way to do this. Libav frame stream only gives libav frames. I should probably distinguish these names, huh? I generally keep to 80 columns because I live in the future, and I am really scraping the very edge of it here. Web codecs frame stream. So this is the complicated one. Oh, actually, this is a non-pointer case. It can't be web codecs pointers. So this is maybe, yeah, no, that's fine. So this is a video frame, or a video frame, or an audio data, and I would love to say or audio data, variable? No, but it's not there. Now I can say that a generic frame stream is just a libav frame stream or a web codecs frame stream. No, that's not going to work. I need to OR at a different level. That's very annoying. Because I still want that the pointer field is mandatory. What I want is that it's a stream where the lib... Oh, that's, yeah, okay. So I just can't do this in a better way. I'm just going to have to do it. So a generic frame stream is a with streams pointer frame, where this can be a libavt frame, or a video frame, or a video frame, or an audio data. It can be anything. And this is the non-pointer version. And then the pointer version is this, but where the libav frames are numbers instead. I feel like making this type available. Okay, and if it's not any of those, then the final step in the process is a file stream, which is... No, it's not a with streams, because it doesn't have streams. It just has a stream type. And what this actually is a stream of position and data pairs. So, in making everything compatible, I'm going to have to change what the base types are of everything. I'm worrying about how filters are going to work, because I don't want filters to have to worry about getting web codecs. But I've already got the normalizer, and I can just inject the normalizer myself. The question is, am I clever enough to inject the normalizer myself at the right times? Do I want to be able to distinguish... Basically, do I want to be able to tell by looking at it that these are definitely going to be one kind of frame or another? You know what? Even though this is grotesque, I am going to say that it says libav frame or web codecs frame, or just frame if it can be either. And I'm going to have to work on the builder to make it sort of know what the right thing to do is. But just not knowing is pretty much the worst conceivable way to do this, so... wait, that's the generic frame stream. Oh, right, web codecs doesn't have two versions. Okay, so the generic frame stream can be anything. Weirdly, I don't care about distinguishing video and audio, but I do care about distinguishing libav and web codecs. Okay, anyway, so if its stream type is file, then it's a stream of that. Now I can get rid of all of this crap, because I don't actually want this anymore. Now the initializers do still look like this. This is wrong. Yeah, this is wrong. Because you can also just have an input file directly as a demuxer like. Decoder, frame normalizer. Eventually I'll have an actual filter here as well. I need splitters, joiners. There's like a couple other things that I need in here. Now, do these make sense? Because what this really should be is, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take out these quote-unquote likes. Yeah, here's the interesting thing. Should I allow you to plug an encoder directly into a decoder? I don't see any reason not to. So really, this should just be like an initializer for anything. So, yeah, okay. Yeah. So I need to have the genericized versions allow, yeah, I know what I need. It's just freaking weird is all. And I also don't know if there's like an ordering violation, if I can actually do this, but I'm going to assume that I can. So a demuxer can only be initialized from an input file. A decoder can be initialized from anything that is a packet stream. So we will have init packet stream, which I don't currently have. Frame normalizer can be anything that is a frame stream. And these are going to be weirder type. Whatever you think those types are going to be, they're going to be 10 times weirder than you think they are. Yeah, the input to an encoder is a frame stream. And the input to a muxer is a packet stream. Okay. So a packet stream is anything that can be automatically turned into a packet stream rather than just a packet stream. So an input file we can turn into a packet stream. A demuxer we can turn into a packet stream. So that means a demuxer of either sort. An encoder is a packet stream. Or, of course, we could just have a packet stream. A frame stream. So we can automatically inject decoders, and so anything that's a packet stream is a valid frame stream. We won't automatically inject encoders, because that's stupid. But also a... so any of these, because we can inject a decoder, but also a frame stream. I just put itself. Also a frame normalizer is what I wanted there. Or we could already have a perfectly good frame stream or a promise for a perfectly good frame stream. There we go. And now I'm going to have to change every other type in the entire system, but I think those are all correct. So, if you ask to build a demuxer, we are going to give you a packet stream. If you ask to build a decoder, we are going to give you a frame stream. If you ask to build a frame normalizer, we are going to give you a libav frame stream, which should be a subtype of frame stream. If you ask for an encoder, we're going to give you a packet stream. And if you ask for a muxer, we're going to give you a file stream. Demuxer, decoder, frame normalizer, encoder, muxer. Build demuxer. Right, component is no longer the thing. If you give me something that already has a packet stream, well, I can't, you know, turn, yeah, done. Otherwise, you have an initializer, but you didn't ask for a demuxer, so I'm going to try and turn that into input for a demuxer. This makes, well, I guess that doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make a lot of sense. No, this makes perfect sense, actually, because the input is like a file or something. Okay, the component for a demux, or for a decoder, this is now if the stream type is, oops, already a frame stream. Well, we can't turn a frame stream into any more of a decoder than it already is. Otherwise, we'll decode whatever you asked us to. If, oh, wait, okay, yeah. Frame is complicated because if it's a frame or libav frame or web codecs frame. Very annoying that we have to make that distinction, but I really don't foresee a better way of doing that. Do I? I'm going to say I don't foresee a better way of doing that. There probably is a better way of doing that, but I can't think of it. Normalizer will always specifically make a libav frame. Oops, forgot to give the promise types here. So this will build a packet stream. This will build a frame stream, and this will build a libav frame stream. Really, this might be a libav frame stream pointer, etc., but I'm hiding that behind some any's to make this less type complicated. Now here is exactly what I was trying to fix by doing any of this. So if you just generically want to build a frame stream and you don't really care what kind of frame stream it is, then that now becomes, well, yeah, I guess I do still need this, which is unfortunate, but you like this? Like this error message? But this will be a frame stream, and then we say if it's already a frame stream, Otherwise, we should check its type, and we could be building a filter or a frame normalizer, or we'll just try to decode. And if you're building an encoder, that is a packet stream. If it's already a packet stream, then great. Otherwise, you know what? No, you know what? I'm sticking with that. Let's default to VP9. And if you just generically want a packet stream, then we no longer have to double check this because there's only one kind of packet stream. And if you want to build a muxer, we just did build. Decoder is a packet stream. And instead of component, this is now stream type. Demuxer is now a packet stream. I did that wrong. Decoder is not a packet stream, it's a frame stream. This is one of the weirdest lines ever to have to write. I understand everything that's going on with the type system that makes this happen, but stream type is frame, value is frame. An encoder is a packet stream. This is all the interfaces. This is main, which is utterly wrong. Just going to delete this for now and get to it after getting this to compile. A muxer is a file stream. A normalizer is a libav frame stream. And that's it. Interesting. Yeah. This is the problem with this. Well, okay, if you just say it's a frame stream, yeah, it's reasonable for the frame stream interface to allow itself to be more restricted, but to not require that it be more restricted. So this can certainly be frame or libav frame or webcodex frame. The only reason that I can't create this by ORing together this and this is that webcodex framestream doesn't have a pointer field, but the framestream type does still need to have a pointer field. No, this is stupid. Webcodex framestream always needs to have a pointer field of type false. And that way, a frame stream, well, the one thing is I still want you to just be able to say frame. Can I organize this type better? God, just the fact that you have to be allowed to write frame, that's so annoying. I think I'm stuck. That's frustrating. Type systems. Muxers build file streams. The input to a decoder is a packet stream. Is a packet stream any, actually. That is exactly why I added those any types. That does mean that technically this now allows you to plug a decoder right into an encoder. It will just happily build that for you and go, well, I mean, it's your stupidity. You do whatever you want to. Ah, right. What this is supposed to be, all of these frame streams, they're supposed to specify which stream the frame is on, so this would be a with stream of that. This should be a with stream number. This should be a with stream of this madness. This should be a with stream of this madness. And a with stream of this madness. A demuxer is a frame stream. No, a demuxer is a packet stream. Oh, that's just the init, okay. Init demuxer pointer. Oh, this was not supposed to be packet stream pointer, it was supposed to be packet stream NA. And this now becomes much simpler because this is just any sort of frame stream. I don't need this entire list of all the ways that a frame stream might be a frame stream. Type video frame. What? Type video frame is missing the properties of the type video frame. Yay! That was the only place where I was using that, I think. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of those types because they are, well, you know what, I'm not going to get rid of those types. instead, I'm going to correct it down here to be consistent with that. But also, I'm going to make sure that you are allowed to use a normal browser video frame, and it doesn't have to be the polyfill. Yeah, and I just need to actually be consistent. Don't confuse stream frames with frame streams. I'm actually not that upset by having both of those because they are distinct, and their distinction, I think, is fairly obvious. And this is just a stream frame. And this is a stream frame pointer. Frames by stream. What type did I give it? Oh. I see. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to go like that. No problem. And by no problem, I mean I hate this. Well, we're definitely going to have the same here. Yep, that's quite wrong. This should be a promise for a... this is an encoder, so I just want any kind of frame stream. Look at how much briefer I can write that! Hooray! I don't want to make a distinction of, like, audio versus video, because these are always multi-stream things that just might only contain audio data or might always only contain video data. Encoder 345. Yep, that's wrong. So this is going to make a packet stream or a packet stream pointer, and hey, would you look at that? It's all the same crap. So this is a frame stream any, and this creates a packet stream any. This takes, so this is what, a muxer, so this takes any packet stream. Oh wow, I only have one type. So rare. And this creates a file stream. Yeah, I guess there only is one way to make a file stream, and that's by muxing it. Normalizer. So you take as your input a frame stream any, and you produce a frame stream that is less anyable. Which is to say a libav frame stream. That is the way in which this normalizer normalizes. What did I miss? Frame stream any. And I forgot to give the output type here as a libav frame stream any. I guess these don't need to change. Yeah, it's not like I'm checking the stream types anywhere here, so this, I think this should have the same API, right? Sure looks like the same API to me. How did I do that without changing the API? Oh, let me finish that part of this horrible, horrendous, awful task. Welcome to hell. You know what? I'm going to try to do this with the power of regex. I don't need that genericization, but I do need this, all of those. I don't need these, do need these. Do need this. I need all the initializers. Now that I have this a little bit more concluded, like more I know what the hell I'm doing, more I know what the API is supposed to look like. As I add things, I can hopefully make it a little bit less ridiculous in the future to do all this. Stand back! He knows regex! Look at that! You're goddamned right! You know what? Okay, I'm going to commit this before completing that, you know what? I do still want to announce what kind of component this is. How did the slash get there? That's weird. So we've got demuxers, decoders, frame normalizers, filters. We don't actually have filters yet, but sure. And I will have more types later, of course. Let me try and think of all the types I'm going to want to have. Well, let me write down what I actually have and then start thinking about what I want to have. Encoders and muxers. Okay, so let me split this into what I might call phases. Now, after demuxing, but before decoding, you could have a selector. I also want generic versions of these, like user overridable versions of these, so you can have your own packet stream. Yes, you should be able to select specific streams. Let's call them frame selectors and packet selectors and frame selectors, because there's no reason why you couldn't do that at the frame level too. Generic frame streams, decoders, frame selectors. This component is just informational, like it shouldn't be something that you strictly need, but, you know, there it is. Okay, so we'll say that all of these, oops, the hell is, just throw the word export there because it sounded like fun. We'll say what kind of component they are. In main, we'll make sure to export components. Where does this go? Okay, thinking. Right, now I need to actually make all of them say what their component is. Oh, this is just the interfaces. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing. The hell? Oh, because file streams, yeah. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and add this and then fix it later. How we doing? Looks good. Let's not throw the word though on there just to be churlish. Okay. Now, let me think about some of these other necessary components. I think that user provided streams is probably the most important one. Let me think. Yeah, I guess this should be entirely in build, actually. Uh, I guess I should define the interfaces for them, though. Thinking. I guess all I need is the actual packet stream, so... Uh, but since this can... Pointer number? What am I writing? I mean, I guess it'll always make a packet stream any, and no component that I'm writing actually cares what kind of packet stream this is. So you can give me numbers or packets if you want. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you have to give me codec parameters here. I can't do anything with just packets and no codec parameters. Here I could make do with a lot less. No, I actually want stream parameters as the type. So just tell me your stream parameters. Oh my god, be consistent, you always. Now here, I don't want to demand... So the weird thing about stream parameters is like, this is, the full stream parameters is all of the codec parameters plus, well, yeah, it's all of the codec parameters. So it's like telling you what kind or what codec it is. Like this was H.264, which makes a lot of sense for a packet stream, but no sense at all for a frame stream. So I want to be able to say, like, just tell me these necessary components, but I don't quite know how to do that, because for a video stream, I need to know, well, for a video stream, I need to know the width and the height. Do I? Can I just make everything up? Generally speaking, no component actually cares as long as you're consistent. And all of the methods you could use to provide frames, you have to provide the useful information. So all I actually want to know is it video or is it audio? Yeah, that's true. All I actually care about is it video or is it audio? Because I'm just going to stub in bullshit for the codec, because it doesn't matter. I just want one bit. Is this a video stream or is this an audio stream? Because everything else can adapt. I'm just trying to convince myself of that fact. Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true. So stream types can be either video or audio. I'm leaving those as strings so that in the future I can add subtitles or whatever. Now, do I want to provide a way to do this where you only give one packet at a time, and maybe in particular where you can give just a single stream? I think particularly for a single stream, it's important. Because libav packets, you need to say the stream index anyway, so but stream data doesn't have a stream index. This is very confusing because I'm using two different meanings of the term stream, but one of them is libav's use of it, and the other one is web's use of it, so oh well. Yeah, it's fine. So now, rather than being a stream frame, this is just any of the frame types that you can give, which are, boy, do I have that whole ridiculous list somewhere other than, no. So, which are libav or web codecs. Oh, but it's all of that in an array. Oops. Let's do these in a consistent order. Now let's see if I can actually implement the builder for this. So if you give me a user frame stream, oops, why did I write the word interface here? This goes against my usual style of not having ultra long lines, but when it's just defining a bunch of types, I don't really want to bother with it. And if you ask for a frame stream, I will give you a frame stream. And if you ask for a mono frame stream, I will also give you a frame stream. Genericize these because they're going to be much more similar than dissimilar. Wait. I don't need this. This is coming with the user. I'm not doing anything with it. Literally, all I need is the initializer. Did I do the wrong one, or did I name this wrong? Damn it. Consistency always. Oh. In this case, I really want these types. Oh, I need to say what return type I want for it to be able to autocomplete there. Do I want this to build as a promise even though there's absolutely no way that it isn't eager? You know what? I'm just going to let this be eager. So long as you're using a wait syntax, it shouldn't really matter. This is one of the really annoying things about promises in JavaScript, that sometimes you really need to, like, you need to know. So a wait will work whether it's a promise or not, but sometimes you need to know. Sometimes it matters. So I'm just going to always put it in a promise. Packet stream any. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I am supposed to announce whether it is a pointer stream. Nothing cares, does it? Did I do all of that just to make a distinction that I never check? I mean, it's nice because it's a distinction that the user can see. But it's not there in user packet streams, that's for sure. I might just have to lie. If it's a user stream, I'll just say pointer is false, and it doesn't actually matter to me. Okay, so let's see here. The component is a generic frame stream. The pointer, let's imagine that it's false. The stream type is frames. No, packets. Damn it, there's a packet stream, not a frame stream. Streams is a promise of init streams. And the stream is just the stream you gave me. I don't actually need a reader because in this case it's the exact right type already. I suspect that the type system is going to complain at me right there. Builds user frame stream. You know what? Actually, the two versions are going to be distinct enough that I really do want to have two distinct constructors. I'm just going to finish this, and this will be my hour, quote unquote, for today. These will be more similar than dissimilar, but it's still going to be nicer just to write them out. Opponent is a frame stream. Pointer, I will say, is false. Streams is... Streams, you said, do you have? Oh, wait. Yes, okay. Wait. Why is this not picking up the types? Oh, stream types. There we go. Wait, the time base. You do at least need to tell me a time base. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because the individual frames will have a time base of... Yeah, even the time base I can just make up at this level. It's very weird, but I can. Okay. Annoyingly, it doesn't recognize what type this needs to be. Okay. So the codec ID doesn't matter. The codec type is video. The codec, is there something else? No, the codec tag is optional. The format doesn't matter because that's in the individual packets. And the time base, in spite of, you know, technically being mandatory, isn't. You know what, actually, given that the only distinction is whether I call it video or not, and this does need to be a promise. Wait. Which way does it go? Is this an array of promises or a promise of an array? It's a promise of an array. In this case, the stream is straight out of here. Wait. This is an array. Blammo! Now watch this not compile. Is that why it couldn't figure out the types? You know what, rather than trying to understand that nearly Haskell level error message, I'm just going to see if I can look at this and figure out what's wrong. Oh, this is going to be about this. Yeah. Because I can't assign number or packet to just packet, and I can't assign number or packet to just number. I might just have to go like that. Oop. Oh, of course. That explains it. And similarly. So long as I'm being forced to any this, I'm just going to simplify the type there. For the time being, I'm going to say it compiles, therefore it works. Stream over.